Good morning, guys. Today is actually my final shoot day of the year, so I'm going to be heading out with Lauren and doing a couple of outfits, which I haven't yet planned. Oh, sorry. I haven't yet planned them. I'm going to do them now, and I'm going to see if I can try and find things that I haven't worn in a long time on Instagram and wear those, because I don't want to shoot like just things that I know I've recently worn, if that makes sense. Like, I want to make it a bit different and like pick things that haven't come out of my wardrobe for quite a while. So I'm going to have a little mooch now, avoiding things like my leather blazer and my big faux fur coat and stuff, because I've worn them a lot recently, and just see if I can pack the minimal amount of stuff for the maximum amount of outfits. So like, I'm going to pack my side slit leggings from Zara and my little like skirt, and that's going to be my two things I wear, I think, apart from maybe like one other loungewear set that I can come home in. But yeah, let's get picking some stuff. The spotlights in here is so frustrating because wherever I stand I've got like a spotlight face and I'm all shadowy. But I'm going to quickly go grab a couple of coats from my bedroom and then we can plan some outfits from there. Give me one sec. So I had a Q&A yesterday that went up on my Instagram, and quite a few of you asked me questions about like behind the scenes of a shoot and like how we plan outfits, how we shoot, like where we get changed, all those kind of things. So I thought today I would make a point of like getting the camera out more, because I know yesterday we kind of just, like, I haven't seen Charlotte in over a month and we always have so much to catch up on. So we were just chatting away and like having a laugh, and we didn't really think about just getting the camera out every 5 minutes to do vlogs and stuff. So I think what I'm going to try and do today is make a conscious effort, like between outfits and stuff, to just show you what I do. So like how I plan my outfits, how I sort out like getting changed and all that kind of thing, and like the order I do things in, because I feel like where I've done this for a while, and it's the same with any person who does what I do, you kind of just get into a routine and a way of doing things that works for you. So like what I do isn't necessarily what other people do, but I tend to try and like wear a bodysuit underneath, and like if I'm getting changed a lot then I wear cycle shorts underneath. But otherwise what I'll do is I'll have like transitional things. So like, for example, if I'm wearing trousers and then I've got a dress to shoot, I'll do the trousers, then I'll do the dress so I can take everything off under the dress, and then I'll make sure I change into like a different pair of trousers underneath the dress so that you're kind of as covered as possible. But bodysuits is kind of the way forward, because you literally are still wearing a top, you're just changing on top of it, so you're not naked on the street, which some people get fully into their bra and pants on the street. Like, that's fine for you, but I feel like there's a law against public indecency and that kind of crosses a line. But anyway, I would rather, if I'm honest, just do that. If I don't take my car, which normally I do take my car, so I change in there, and obviously then I can just like unload everything into the boot and just make it really easy for myself. But if I don't take my car, then I will try and just like change in cafes, or just if I'm on a street I'll find like a really quiet side road where there's no one and just like change there, because it's like, I don't think people necessarily notice that we're changing, apart from the fact that there's a massive suitcase that's open and like it just looks a bit weird. But I feel like now more people know what we do and understand what we're doing, so it's not as weird. But this is basically how I plan my outfits, unless I've filmed reels in which like I already then have a picture of the outfit anyway. But this is what I do. I basically lie my outfits out on the floor. I start with a coat or like some piece of an outfit. So like, for example, this one, I was like, okay, I really want to shoot this coat because I haven't done it in a while. So I've put the coat down, and then I've basically like planned from that. So I've tucked the top in, I've put the scarf around, bag, hat, and then my leather trousers. But this is the only outfit with these trousers. And then I've actually got in this pile here all of my stuff that I'm packing into a bag, and I try and pack it like in the outfit just so it's a bit easier to get out in like from the car. And then I always use like a big bag, which you may have seen in my yesterday vlog, so I'm going to quickly grab that and then I'll just pop everything in. But I try and take as little as possible. Obviously in winter it's a little bit hard because you do have like so many coats and stuff, but this pile is basically mainly coats and scarves and bags. But I've tried to take the same 3 bags and just, well, 4, there's one down here as well, but I've tried to use the same 4 bags and like mix and match the jumpers and stuff so that I'm not shooting too many different things. But let me go grab my bag and then I'll be back with you in 2 secs. Okay, this is the bag I use. So it's just one of the big IKEA ones, which I think is meant to be used for like storage under the bed or something, but it's really, really handy because it fits perfectly in the boot of my car. So I'm gonna chuck everything in here minus one outfit that I'm gonna put on now, and then I'm gonna go get my hair and makeup done. There's been a change of plan. Lauren can no longer do today, so I've got my bag packed and I'm now not going to shoot, which is fine, it's okay, I don't mind. I just need to kind of put everything away again and just, I think, to be honest, I'll probably keep the pictures on my phone because then I've got the outfits like ready to go for something else, and I might just make it into a reel or like a YouTube video with like 5 wintry outfits or something, I don't know, but I will still use the content, it's not going to waste. And I'm really glad I shot yesterday because obviously it means I've still got some kind of content. So instead today I'm actually going to film a Christmas clean with me, which may or may not be up before this video, so I will be filming like alongside this, but we'll see what happens. And I also need to get another couple of videos done because Vlogmas is nearly over. I think I've got like 6 days left and I need to go through and see what I've actually filmed and how much I need to film, and like see what kind of needs to be done. So yeah, I think the only videos I've actually got left to do for it is packing to go home for Christmas, which won't actually be too painful. I think I kind of know roughly what I'm taking because I'm not really going to be leaving the house, so I'm just going to be taking like this kind of thing and like maybe 2 or 3 nice outfits just in case we like go for a family walk or like we decide to dress up for dinner. Because what we tend to do when my dad's birthday is 2 days before Christmas is like we either go for a meal, or last year we actually ended up having dinner at home, and we like my stepmom cooked this really great dinner and we just had like a really nice family night in and it was really, really lovely. So I think we'll probably just do that again. Well, we are doing that again, and then obviously Christmas will just be the same. I'm not going to be vlogging when I go home just because my family are not online. Like my sisters and my brother use social media, so does my stepmom, but they have Instagram accounts like a normal person would have an Instagram account, and they don't really probably want me thrusting a camera in their face every 5 minutes. So I've never really vlogged when I'm there, and I'm not planning on it. I might kind of do the odd little reel or take a picture or something because the house is beautifully decorated, but that's about the extent of it. So I'm gonna start on this Christmas clean. I think I'm going to start in like the kitchen, living room, and then work my way like through. Normally I start in the bathroom, so yeah, I'm going to get filming that and then you guys can check that out in another video. Look at all these little wispy bits that are sticking up everywhere. That clean took me longer than expected. My back hurts and I'm sweating, but I'm going to make myself a coffee and sit down for 5 minutes and fling the window and stuff open because I'm just so hot. And I need to get some editing done for the rest of the afternoon, so I'm going to try and work out like what I've got left for Vlogmas and what I need to film and all that kind of stuff. And then today is just going to be an editing day, to be honest, just getting bits done because that's my life, editing and filming, and I blooming love it. Just made myself the most simple but yummy lunch. So there's a bed of vegetables under there. So we've got some carrots, some peas which are hidden, and then some green beans. And then these are actually little bubble and squeak bites from Tesco's. Really, really yummy. And then I've just drizzled on some peri-peri sauce, and that's my lunch. So I'm going to enjoy this now with some telly. It's a couple of hours later and I'm done with editing and all that kind of stuff, and I'm about to cook myself some dinner. So I've actually got myself a subscription to HelloFresh because at the moment they've got an offer where it's like 50% off the first box, and then I think it's either 20 or 30% off the next 3. So I thought, do you know what, I'm just gonna get the boxes and see what I think of the meals, see what I think of like just the whole thing in general, and then go from there and like see if I want to continue it or not. So this week I got, oh, I can't hit you. There we go. So this week I got 3 meals. So I got plant-based meatballs and roasted veg, and then I got a chicken and mushroom crumble which looks a bit like a curry. It's like a pastry curry, but it's with rice. Like it just, I don't know, it looks like a weird mix of the two. And then I got mango chutney chicken wraps, which I thought would be really yummy as well. So tonight I'm doing the roasted veg linguine with plant-based meatballs, and apparently it takes 35 minutes and it doesn't really need that much, which obviously everything is in here, which is perfect. So they give you all the portion sizes and stuff, and you really don't need that much. So I'm actually really glad for this because yeah, hopefully I can cook some good food. I also love the fact that it gives you like a full breakdown as well of like all of the stuff you need, so like a chopping board, knife, etc. This is, by the way, not sponsored in any which way. Like HelloFresh, I would love to sponsor me, but this is actually something I paid for. I just wanted to test it out because I looked into a few different boxes like Gusto and Mindful Chef and stuff, and I went for HelloFresh because HelloFresh currently had the offer that was the best offer out of 3. But I think I might try the other 2 as well because I'm just intrigued as to like what the other 2 would be like and whether I'd prefer them or not. I don't know. Mindful Chef also, I feel like is more easy to do with the gluten intolerance, because I obviously don't know if I have a gluten intolerance or not yet, but I think I do, so we'll see. But I'm gonna get making this. It's basically my last day where I can fully just get on with work bits before Christmas, so I'm having that like little rush where I really need to get everything done and need to think about getting content up to like the 4th of January, he said June, the 4th of January or something, because I've got so much going on at the moment, and obviously I'm going to see family for the little Christmas break. Then I'm probably not really going to work when I get back for a couple of days, because the week between Christmas and New Year is like a really weird week where I don't personally work, and I think where a lot of people like PRs and whatever are out of office, it doesn't really make sense for me to work. Like my management's not working that week, I'm not working that week, like everyone's basically off work. So I just thought, do you know what, this year I'm going to take it off and I'm going to have time to myself and I'm just not going to do anything. So I'm trying today is Saturday the 19th, I think it's the 19th, is it the 20th, 19th? I think it's the 19th. But today is going to be my day where I just film everything that I possibly need to film. Tomorrow is going to be my sit down and edit the whole lot, and I'm basically this weekend is like my finish everything before New Year period. Obviously I can do the odd bit if I really want to. I am taking my laptop to my parents' house, but I'm going to be trying not to work as much as I can. So it is 8:45, I'm fully hair done, makeup done, waiting for the sun to come up, although it seems to be very grey and dark and like not like it's looking too great today. So I don't actually know how well this is going to go, but we're going to work with it. I'm very glad that I actually took the last 2 days off doing anything. So it was really pretty weather, like it was really sunny and it was really bright and it wasn't like freezing, it was nice and crisp, but I just took 2 full days off to do my Christmas shopping and just to chill and not work, and it was great. I really loved it. So let me make this coffee and then I guess it's time to crack on. I'm not even making normal coffee. I haven't drunk normal coffee in about 3 months. I've actually just been drinking decaf, but I feel like the placebo's there where it makes me feel like I'm awake, and I also just really like the taste, so there's that too. But I'm gonna do this. I've not got long left with these mugs, so I'm really enjoying making the most of the next couple of days of using them up before Christmas is over. I've been filming since 10 AM, it's now 12:30. I've got like so many more things to do. But I'm just gonna keep powering because my list is quite long and I just wanna get as much done as I can today because I don't wanna fall behind with Vlogmas. So I'm gonna keep going. My list is, you can't even see it. My list is like extensive, it's quite long. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna see what we can get done and we're just gonna keep going. Yeah. Basically. I'm actually really hungry. I might have some fruit and yogurt and granola is what I think I might have for my lunch, because I haven't had any breakfast and I need something in my stomach, I think. Okay, we've reached that time of the day where it's time to pack. I've been putting this off for the last couple of hours and I've realised it is now time that I just pack and get everything sorted, because there's so much to do and there's so much to pack and sort and everything. Like I've got to get all my presents together, I've got to get all my stuff that I need to take, like my laptop cables and all that kind of thing, which obviously they can't really go in yet, but I want to try and get all of my clothes sorted and then I can work out what I need to wash tonight so that everything is just done and packed and ready to go and I don't need to stress about it. So I'm gonna get started with my packing. Wish me luck. Okay, as we're kind of going through the packing, I thought I would put a de-stress oil on just so I don't get too stressed out with trying to work out what to put in a bag. I've got my Neom Scent De-Stress Oil, which is like lavender, jasmine and rosewood, and it's so good. It smells unreal. I actually need to get another one of these because I nearly ran out. But I've also had the candle here, like it's my actual favourite scent in the world. So I'm going to pop some drops in here. This is actually from the White Company. My Neon one is in the hallway and I'll leave this linked. I'll also leave some cheaper ones linked because they have a portable one that's really cheap, and they also have, and there's also ones on Amazon and stuff. But I'm going to pop some of this in and let myself de-stress a bit. And I'm also going to put these on tonight as well because these are what I'm going to be wearing over Christmas. Got my little stash here. So there's loads of ones from Elia. I've got White Company ones. I've got some from Muji under there. And then I've also got my neon ones as well. And there's also another one under here that's like a neroli one, which is really good for anxiety. I'll leave that linked because I know that probably a few of you will want to know about that one.
But I want to stress that this is a race, and
so packing is cancelled. I don't really know what to do now. I don't really know why I'm vlogging, other than I just feel like I need to like vent because it's a stressful time. Do you know what? In 10 years' time, we're going to look back at this and laugh so much about how that 2020 year was like the funniest, worst thing of our, like, you know, and it's like that thing of it's hit horrible now, but in the future, you know, you'll laugh about it. Or we won't. Who knows? But obviously, Christmas is now going to be very different. I was meant to be going home for the 5-day break to my parents, but now I can't. I don't know who I'm going to be spending Christmas with, because obviously I have a social bubble, and I don't know what is going to happen with that, because they're saying that, I mean, I don't really know. I don't really understand who's tier 4 and who's not tier 4. Is it everyone that was tier 3 is now tier 4? Is that what's happened? I don't know. But I'm basically trying to work out what the hell I do in terms of Christmas, and the biggest part of me just now wants to take down this Christmas tree, put it all away and just pretend Christmas never happened this year. Like, just fucking hard. The irony of watching people across the way putting up a Christmas tree. Either that or they're taking it down, who knows, they could be taking it down in anger of the news, but this year's been such a yo-yo. I feel like the last half of this year has just been a joke, an absolute joke. I feel like it's just been so, at least earlier this year, we kind of knew what was happening. Like, we knew we were all in lockdown, we knew it was going to last for a long time, and it was like we knew what was happening, whereas now it's like you're in lockdown, you're not in lockdown, you're in tier 2, you're not in tier 2, and it just, there's so much going on that it's just,